morning, everybody. It is Sunday, November 2nd. Let's have a cup of coffee together this morning, and I'm going to show you exactly how you go through and set up an evaluation phase for a TopStep funded account and use my ChatGPT Quant Crawler bot that I built. It's a specific custom GPT that helped me take 2 accounts to fully funded in under 7 days, and you can do the same. Let me give you a full tutorial walkthrough of exactly how you set everything up and exactly how you utilize the bot. I'm just going to give 2 quick disclaimers. One, it's Sunday morning, 6:45 a.m. Pacific time. The markets are not open, so we're going to be uploading screenshots to the GPT that will not be valid. These are just examples. We're not actually going to be able to do a trade, but I'm going to set up a brand new account today. That way I can show you guys that by the end of this week, this will flip to a funded account that will actually pay me money. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. That's number one. Number two, nothing ever that I give on this channel is financial advice. I'm just giving this disclaimer because whether you win or you lose, I am not responsible for it. So, not financial advice. This does involve risk and it does involve money. If you aren't in a financial spot to do that, you 100% should just go to the next video and don't even watch this. Let's get into it. So here are the first 2 things you're going to want to have open in a window. You're going to want to go to topstep.com and just plain old ChatGPT. Now, this is all simple. This is just setting up an account. So you'll come into log in, and if you don't have an account, sign up here, go through the process, set everything up, and you can make an account. Once you're in here, yours is going to look different on your screen because you won't have accounts that you've already been working with. So you'll come up here to this blue button that says Start a Trading Combine. Now, when you're here, you can pick, do you want to have access to a $50,000 buying power, 100,000 or 150? Every single person I watch who uses funded accounts just does a $50,000 account. It's only $49. It's an easy barrier to entry. You have to make a profit target of $3,000. You can't have more than 5 open trades going at a time. And of this 50,000, you can't lose more than $2,000. Otherwise, your account gets disabled and you have to pay $49 to reset it and reprove again that you can make $3,000 before it goes out of an evaluation stage into an actual account where you're trading and able to make money. So no matter what, just to be clear, you don't get to come on here, spend $49 and then go invest $50,000. You get access to an evaluation phase where you have to go through and prove consistency and prove that you actually know what you're doing as a trader before they will open it up to where you have the opportunity to make money. So this isn't a I'm going to do this in one day and be making money by Tuesday type thing. However, if things go your way, you could potentially be making money by mid next week. It's not common. Only 10% of people who do these funded accounts actually pass the evaluation stage. So I'm going to set up a brand new account while we're in here. So we just have a fresh 100% GPT driven investment. So right here, $49, we will select it. Now, if you don't do this with ChatGPT, you should. We're going to come over here and I'm just going to say, I'm setting up an evaluation stage account on TopStep. Can you scan the internet for any promo codes or discounts I can use on my account? Now, they do affiliate marketing. I don't sign up for it because that's just not what I do. So I'm not pushing you guys anywhere, but they do have this right here. Let's try apply 25 to see if we can get 25% off. Apply 25. Let's see. Dash 25. And this may just be because I already have an account set up. It might not apply to me. That worked. Futures 15. No, so again, some of these might work for you and not me just because, like I said, I already have an account. When you're a brand new account, some of these might work, so it's worth trying. Yeah. If you guys also don't search ChatGPT like this when you're buying anything online, you've probably been wasting money. I guarantee you ChatGPT will save you money. It may not work in this exact instance, or it's just not working for me, but try these right here and see if they're helpful for you. So anyways, when we're in here, we have to click that we read and acknowledge all of this, which, of course, we read all this word for word. Why wouldn't we? And we're going to set up a brand new account. It's processing through. You have to go through. You understand the risk and the trade responsibility. We, of course, read all of that top to bottom. Why, again, why would we not? So once we're in here, we'll just open this up. And when you set yours up, you'll get a couple emails. But right here, you can do show platform credentials. I'm obviously not going to click it because that will show you my credentials. I'm not going to do that. But this will give you all the details of your username, your password, everything like that to log in right here. Once you get your login, you actually go to TopStepX.com, and then it will default into this right here where you can then go through and you can pick your position size. Do you want to enter 1, 3, 5, 10, 15 different individual trades and then buy and sell? You're buying a long to go up, or you are selling a short to go down. So like I said, as an example, we aren't going to be uploading any of these for a live trade that's happening today because the market's closed. 6:55 on Sunday morning. So this is going to be like a setup as if this was live right now in the market. We're going to show you what you would do. Okay, this is not something you need to use, but it is a helpful tool. This is Trading. TradingView lets you put different indicators on that help you identify the chart and different movements, different patterns, different, just all kinds of helpful items. That's over your head. There are TradingView tutorials on YouTube that you can walk through. I don't have enough time in this video, and also I don't know it well enough to be able to explain everything to you, but other people out there are way smarter than me and they know how to do it. So you can search YouTube TradingView indicator tutorial and it will bring up a whole bunch of stuff. But within TopStep itself, you can come up here to indicators and they have very minimal indicators compared to view, but there are things you can add like volume. VWMA is a good one. It's weighted moving average. So there are things you can add in here, but I run everything, all of my indicators out of TradingView, and then I just transfer my trades into here essentially. So um, me show you how you now use over here, how you would use Quant Crawler. In order to get access to Quant Crawler, you want to come to my website, which is just aaronandai.com. This is what the website looks like. There is no paywall. There is no sign up. There's no any BS to be able to get access to this. Everything on my website is free. I don't sell anything. You can see down here I have my prompt library, doing a 30 days of investing challenge. I have a go viral framework for social media, but you want Quant Crawler right here. You just click it, brings you here, and then you simply would just click this and it comes up right here in ChatGPT. So since the market isn't live, I'm actually going to go back to Friday in TradingView. So you can see I have this chart through 9 a.m. on Friday, so we can actually see what Quant Crawler would have told us to do here and then what the market actually did. So once you're in Quant Crawler, you click I'm ready to upload my charts, and it makes you go through this disclaimer that I have it automatically do that says, again, I'm not responsible and I hold zero liability for any of your investment decisions. And then you have to type yes in all caps. You send it through and then it tells you it's ready for you to upload your thing. So I'm just going to tell it this is the ES ticker and we are trading the New York session open. We're then going to, at the time when it's live, we're on a 15-minute. We're going to click this camera and copy image. Again, this is in TradingView. It looks a little bit different inside TopStep, but I'm going to show you it's actually similar, but the layout is just a little bit different. So we then do the 15-minute. We're doing the 5-minute right now, and then we do the 1-minute as well. And then we just send that through. While it's working, I'll show you in TopStep, because I was over here in TradingView clicking this camera right here. In TopStep, you can do the same thing, except the camera's right here. It's just a little bit lower. Right here is where you change your time frame to a 15-minute. You can zoom out, down on the right. You can drag and move it around, and then try and get as much of the chart as you can in there so it can see. And then you would just do copy image, and then you would drop here to the 5-minute, and you would do copy image. So once we upload our charts, here is where Quant Crawler kicks in. Analysis, red arrow down, New York session, pattern, VWAP rejection, lower high formation, momentum continuation setup, bearish, entry, stop loss, target zone, and expected direction is a short. It gives you the reason why it thinks this on the 15-minute, 5-minute, and 1-minute. It's giving me the setup framework that it's identifying. and then the summary snapshot right here. This is normally where I jump to. I typically don't read everything it gives me because I think it gives too much information, but some people are going to want all that, so I just leave it in there. The pattern, VWAP projection, lower high distribution, bearish. Here's the entry, here's the stop, here's the target. The breakdown trigger, confidence is 75%, and it's supposed to be a short. So now, on this chart right here, the 5-minute, we're looking about right here is where our chart is. So you can already tell by looking at this chart that it's correct. It's going down. This is bearish, right? I almost pointed to the screen like you guys could see it. This is bearish. It's negative and it goes down. So we set here at 9:05 roughly. That's about where we are on our camera. Or well, we're right at 9. But let me just show you this. This says the entry point is 69.05. So if I would have taken a short position right here at 69.05 as it calls out, and then it says to put my stop at 69.18, which is large. I would not have done that. So you would have had to adjust that. It would have been massive. And then the target is 68.80, 68.65, and 68.50. We got to scrunch this way down. And I'm just going to say we would have set at 68.50 because we would have went aggressive. Once we went into the play, we would have just let it run. No, let's not be realistic. I would have set it at 68.80 and taken my profit. I wouldn't have done this. I'm not even going to lie. I would have set it at exactly what it said, 68.80. So, and in truth, I would have set this probably about here. I would have been willing to take a little bit of a loss, but I wouldn't have set it up here like it had. I would have probably threw it here. So there is a little bit of human nature that comes into play here. So if we then on the 1-minute chart at 3 times speed were to play this, and again, we're risking, we have a 1 to 3 essentially risk here. 8.25 to 25.75. If you were to multiply 8.25 times 3, you're going to land at like, so we're a little bit over by a point. But let's see if this would have hit, because when I'm trading these, I would have put $300 as my risk here to make $900 is how I set the money. So then if I were to play it, we would have been feeling good, nervous, and right there, we would have ticked most likely close enough. If not, we would tick right there. So in this scenario, with the data it gave us, by 10:11, we would not have hit our stop loss and we would have hit our take profit. We would have had a 1 to 3 trade reward. So the things to be cautious of and mindful of is the targets. You can set them as aggressive as you want. Like, let's see if it would have hit 68.50 if I would have let it run. I don't think it would have. I think that's too low. I don't think it ticked down to that because that's all the way down here today, like where my mouse is. Yes, if we would have let that run, it would have been too aggressive. We would have hit our 1 to 3. This is going to be like a 1 to 5, 1 to 6 return. So you can see here it had 68.50 set and the market closes at 1300 or 1 o'clock. Would not have hit that day. We would have come close. Look how close we would have been. This is 68.50 right here. We would have been at 68.55. So it told us 68.65. That would have hit, but 68.50, its most aggressive, would have missed. But even just targeting the first number it gives you is a 1 to 3 return. I mean, great. Like we can't have greed take over in scenarios like this. So if we would have taken this play that it gave us we would have went in at 9 o'clock or shortly after 9 o'clock. We would have, somewhere in this range. This is like a 5 to 7 minute window based on when we got to it. We would have entered in here on our short. We would have had our take profit right here. Our stop loss would have been too high. So again, you would have had to adjust your stop that it told you 69.18 is incredibly high. But if we were set at 69.15 versus way up here, we would have been risking, I wouldn't have risked that much. Then we're targeting a 1 to 3 return, and we would have hit that. So again, guys, I built this. It's free. All my stuff is free. It works. You don't have to use it, but I've seen results with it. I'm going to be doing my 4th account. So out of 4 accounts, I've lost 1. Just got too aggressive where I was trading. I essentially was risking $500 a piece every single time I would invest. And 77% of the time, Quant Crawler is correct. I just happened to get 4 times in a row where it wasn't and blew that account. But Of the 4 accounts I have, 3 of them are positive, and one of them is actually making me money. I should cash out probably around $4,000. That one's doing really well. I lost one, and then I have 2 more in evaluation that should be funded by the end of the week, and I'll be trading with 3 accounts. And I just look at it like this. I'm using these funded accounts. I'm making $500 a day, but I'm doing it on all 3 accounts. I'm essentially making $1,500 a day at that point. And I know it's easier said than done, right? Like it doesn't always work like that. The markets are tough. Not everyone can do day trading. I get it. You guys don't need to preach to me on that. But if the analytics are right, and numbers always follow patterns. I'm a finance major. I know how it works. Numbers follow patterns. If you can figure out the pattern, then the numbers will most of the time follow the pattern that they're supposed to. With all that being said, I hope this was helpful. I hope you liked the video. I'm trying to grow this channel, so subscribing to the channel means everything to me. I appreciate your guys' interactions. If you have anybody you want to share this with, and let me know what you guys want to see on another video in regard to this. I'd be happy to make it, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.